Hi Sagittarius, it is CJ here. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you've been here before. This reading, Sagittarius, will be from approximately the mid-August to the beginning of September, but remember, time is fluid, so whenever you are pulled towards this reading, there's a message in it for you. It is not a one-to-one, it is a general, so only take what flows towards you and leave the rest behind for someone else. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being part of the Soul Tribe here. I appreciate you very much. Let's get into your reading. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and I'm going to get you an oracle card, and then we'll discuss what's going on, all right? Okay, let's begin. Spirit, for Sagittarius, our beautiful fire sign, show me clearly what messages you have for Sagittarius for the remainder of August moving into September. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as a cross watcher. If you are a cross watcher, please just remember to reverse the roles. Okay. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Show me clearly, Spirit. What's going on for Sag? Sagittarius. All right, we're ready. Let's begin. We have the Page of Cups as the present, center, and yourself. Page of Cups, beautiful. Crossed with, ooh, the Page of Swords. Okay. Your past, recent past, is 9 of Swords. The future, 6 of Pentacles. What you are aware of, your consciousness, is the 2 of Swords. And what you are unaware of, Sag, your subconscious, is the King of Swords. Okay. Advice from Spirit, 3 of Cups. Outside influence, wow, beautiful. The Sun. Your hopes or your fears, wow, the Chariot, 2 major arcana showing up now. And the outcome, oh my gosh, the Magician. This is awesome. Bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Pentacles. We have 3 pages showing up here. Wow, followed by the Knight of Swords. Okay, let's get into your reading. Wow, this is huge. Okay, let me get you a card, an oracle card. Sorry, I'm just kind of getting swept up in this beautiful positive energy that's going on here. This is very, very exciting. I want to get an oracle card, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Now, for those of you who've not been to my channel before and have not seen this deck, it is called The Secret Language of Color. It is a energy that is attached to each color, and it is very important because you can wear the color, you can have the color around you. Many of us don't even think about how color influences our life, good or bad, right? But every color has a vibrance, it has a frequency that it vibrates to, and there's healing that can happen from it. There's just clarity you can get. There's even strength that you can pull from colors. You know, you can wear that red, and it represents, you know, you being in the power and really going after what you want, right? So it's a beautiful deck, and so I invite you, if you enjoy this card that comes out, I invite you to have some fun with it. You know, see how it can actually transform your life and how you can actually use it as another tool to manifest what you are wanting to bring into your life, Sagittarius. So, Spirit, let us get a card for Sagittarius. What color, what message do you have that will assist them in this reading and in these next few weeks? Show me clearly, please. For Sagittarius. This is a beautiful reading, Sag. I'm excited to give it to you. One color. What color? Show me clearly. No. We're gonna be patient. You want to get the right color. Which one is it? Show me clearly. This one. You want me this one? Okay, red. Ooh, free yourself from pain. I like this. And the bottom of the deck is emerald, which is calm your body, your mind, and your soul. I'm going to pull this too because I feel they want you to have both of these. Next is brown, which is establish boundaries. I almost feel like this is important too. So I'm going to take it and we're going to put it there. Okay. All right, we're going to start with the color, Sag. So They're like, no, get into the spread. So we're going to wait. Okay, let's get started. All right, the present situation, or the energy of where you have been, right? We have the Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups is that energy of something new. They are the youngest in the deck, so it is a new beginning here. Cups is our emotions, right? So there's something here that has got you really excited, either right now or in the recent past. Something that has gotten you really, really excited, and you've kind of just dove right in with both feet first. The thing is that the Page of Cups, as beautiful as that energy is, because it's naive and it's trusting and it's just so open to give everything to whatever person or situation is involved, the only thing is that it can be that energy where we jump a little bit too quick without doing some research, you know? So if this is about a love relationship for you, this is like diving into a relationship where you didn't really invest too much time trying to figure out who this person was, etc., etc. But a career, it's the same deal. It's like deciding, like, I'm going to take this job or I'm going to take this opportunity, but it's jumping in, which I love that energy. But at the same time, there is the energy of you can't see the full picture, right? So this is a present position, and your challenge is the Page of Swords, another page. The challenge here is that can you allow yourself, however this is applying to you, Page of Swords is about having a lot of different ideas, being open to not just doing things one way, but being open to doing things many different ways, and trusting that you will be totally fine in that you aren't going to get overwhelmed. This also can be an indication that you may be receiving communication, word, in some way, that what you are working on, what you have given your heart to with the Page of Cups, is going to be positive and it is going to pay off. And I got to tell you, with the cards here in the Celtic Cross, it feels very much like whatever this is for you, it is going to pay off hugely here. Let's get into the past. Now, I said recent past at the same time. Look, for some of you, this could be a long time ago past, but it's something that has caused you anxiety, stress. You've worried a lot. There's been sleepless nights. It's almost like the ghosts or the monsters are coming out, and they're kind of trying to freak you out about every single thing. Nine of Swords is a heavy energy to be in, and I do feel that this is representing some time in your past, even recently for some of you guys. Be different for everyone, but Nine of Swords is like there's been a lot of worry, a lot of just stressed completely out for some reason here. When we look at your future, though, we get the Six of Pentacles, which is saying that everything is balancing out. Six of Pentacles, I love this kind of card because the energy is such a beautiful flow. It's like what you've been putting out, you're going to be receiving. And Sagittarius, I do feel you've been putting out a lot of beautiful energy, a lot of high vibing energy here, whether this is involving a relationship or even a career move, right? What you're aware of, Two of Swords. There's a choice here. Two of Swords is always that energy of, do I follow my heart or do I follow my head? It's a choice that you kind of struggle with because sometimes our emotions rule us and other times our thoughts rule us, right? So it can be that energy of, I'm not really sure. Like if this is about a career move that you've made, you might have jumped right in. You are giving your whole heart. You're open to doing things differently in different ways. You're open to allowing your mind to work in completely different avenues and you're open to trying a lot of different things here. But the Two of Swords could be indicating that you may have a little bit of a fear that it's not going to work out. So sometimes you may feel really on top of your game, and other times you might feel completely not on top of your game. What you're unaware of is the King of Swords. Spirit is coming through here to say, Sag, you are very intelligent and you know how to call the shots and you know how to really go after what it is you want, and you need to trust your inner wisdom here. You have a lot of beautiful wisdom and you've been around the block a few times, you know what I mean, career-wise, love-wise, etc. And you have wisdom built up inside of you, and they're telling you just need to tap into that. That is going to show you the truth of how things are going. When we go into advice from Spirit, it is the Three of Cups. Spirit is saying you got to let your hair down a little bit here, and you got to allow yourself to have some fun. It can't be all work and no play if this is what is happening here. Three of Cups is also surrounding yourself with people that you can really trust. So if this is about work, it is about making sure that you have people that are going to back you up here, that you know that you can rely on and that you can trust. But at the same time, it is about having some fun. It is about enjoying the joys of life, not just all serious, serious. King of Swords, man. Like, I love the energy because he's very disciplined and he's very clear on the way he wants to move in life. But he also is, he's pretty serious, right? Think of an attorney, a lawyer, a counselor or something. Very serious here. So let's move into outside influence. I love this because you got the Sun. Now that's Leo's card, so a fellow water sign or fellow fire sign for you. The outside influence is saying that the Sun is shining on you here, that you are going to have abundance, you are going to have a lot of blessings. There is enough good energy here that you can start to take a deep breath and relax, that you can just trust that universe, everything is working in your favor. There is a lot of beautiful things that are coming towards you. If you've been in the dark night of your soul with the Nine of Swords here, this is changing. It's a powerful energy to start getting into, especially with it being in the outside influence. It's saying that you're going to be received very well. So if you're doing something career-wise, Sag, this is saying that people are going to really adore you and they're going to really open up to you. And that is going to be very successful. If this is about a relationship, it is about you letting your heart open up and allowing beautiful love to come into your world. When we move into the position of hopes and fears, I feel this is a hope. It's the Chariot. That's Cancer's card. It's like you're hoping that you can be in your driver's seat as you're moving through life, that you are wanting to make sure that you are on top, that you are in charge of the direction you're going, and that you can be very clear in giving your direction, and that you are going to then have success. The Chariot is also a victory card. So if you have been wondering about what is happening financially, career-wise, even love, although like I said, I'm not really getting that too much, you are going to get there. The main thing that Spirit wants you to know is that you got to really trust how much ability you do have, Sagittarius. The Magician is the final outcome. So powerful outcome energy. At the same time, it still is going to reflect on the decisions that you decide to make here with the Two of Swords. You have everything you need in order to have a huge success, huge abundance, even to have a beautiful relationship, Six of Pentacles, right? But you got to decide where you're going to put your energy. Because if there's self-doubt and you're questioning things, then you are putting blockages in your way of all of this beautiful success that wants to come towards you. The bottom of the deck, I said, Page of Pentacles. So you have 3 pages. Page of Pentacles is a new beginning, a new start in your finances, in your money. It is the very beginning, but it is important for you to keep one foot on the ground. That's what he is doing. One foot on the earth, right? So you keep your connection, keep yourself centered, but one foot up and looking the other way, looking forward to how are you going to make this grow. And part of that is by keeping yourself grounded, by pursuing what feels best to you. Not always about what our mind is telling us. It's about what is going to feel best to you. So if you allow yourself to really embrace your beautiful successness, your ability to really create whatever you want, that is exactly what you're going to call towards you. Now, we're going to get into the colors here, and then I'll pull some clarifiers. But we've got red. So red is all about freeing yourself from pain. I feel like this is past things that have not worked out. Love, career, finances, all that kind of stuff. You got to let that go now if you're holding on to it and if this is resonating with you. If there's fear here, which I feel that there has been with the Nine of Swords, we got to look at that and say, you know what, that's the past. It is not my present, and it sure as hell does not have to be my future. So this is about releasing the past things that didn't work. So if you want, wear red. Focus on red and focus on just releasing all of that, letting it go. It's not serving you anymore. When we look at what was on the bottom of the deck, we have the Emerald, and Spirit really wanted me to take this because this is about calming your mind, body, and soul. when we get overwhelmed and we get a little bit more in our head, and Sag, you know, you are a fire sign, but you can be quite in your head at times too. Then that snowball effect starts to happen, where one little thing, one little doubt that you have can all of a sudden become this huge mountain that feels almost impossible to climb. So Spirit is saying it's really going to be important for you to remember to do things that's going to calm your mind, calm your body, calm your soul. That's why the advice is 3 of Cups, because they want you to lighten up a little bit here. I did take this card because it felt like it was necessary for some of you. It is brown, which is establishing boundaries. Hopefully my camera is showing this right. It's a beautiful picture. Look at that little green plant growing up here, but there's no weeds, is there? So there's boundaries that got to be set here, whether that's from other people that might be trying to take advantage of you because you're starting something new and you're really embracing every aspect of it, or whether it is you setting boundaries with yourself, saying, look, I can't allow myself to go down the doubt road, you know, because if I do that, then that really changes the way that I flow in life. So put the boundaries up, and there's a beautiful way that you can do this with brown. If you can get out into the garden, the ground, whatever, the outside, but if you can find some place where there's a little bit of dirt, and this is, I've done this, and it does really work if your intention is really firm. Go outside, find the dirt, and grab a stick and draw a circle around you. And you stand in the middle of that circle. And while you stand in the middle of that circle, really take a couple of minutes, or as long as you need, take some deep breaths, and focus on the boundaries that you want to set for others so that they cannot cross your boundaries, and set your own boundaries of what you will not do to yourself anymore, no more self-doubt, etc., whatever it is. It's going to be personal for everyone, right? But keep focusing on that as you stand in that circle, establishing your boundaries, and really mean it. And when you are ready and you feel that you've established that firm boundary that no one will cross, then you can walk out of it. But know that doing that exercise, it's a bit of magic. When you do that exercise, you actually are creating a force field that will protect you and will keep your boundaries up so that no one is allowed to cross. And even if that means you then have to be the King of Swords and put someone back in their place because they've crossed the boundaries, that's okay. You know, that is important to be able to do. So I really feel that's a strong message for someone out there. All right, let's get some clarifiers. I'm going to use my fountain deck for this. Sag, you usually wear your heart on your sleeve. Most Sagittariuses that I know do. You're very warm, and you tend to kind of try and do whatever you can. If someone says, hey, I need your help, you tend to do that, right? So that is why I feel like boundaries are going to be necessary here, because if you start getting a lot of success, for example, that this is about finances, career, things taking off really fast, you're going to have to set some boundaries, because for sure there will be someone that will come along that will try and test your boundaries. So I really feel that is going to be so important for you to do. Okay, anything else now? Let's get into, let's clarify the Nine of Swords. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Sagittarius? Past position, but what was keeping them so stressed? This one? The Six of Wands. I feel like you were stressed because you didn't think you were going to be successful. You were doubting your own success, your own victory. Even not even being seen, maybe whatever you've been doing, working on, etc., you maybe have been worried that no one sees your talent and your gifts. Because Six of Wands is all about that. It's about being recognized and acknowledged and celebrated and, receiving accolades for what you've done. So there's something here that perhaps you didn't get recognized in the past. Okay, now that Nine of Swords is showing up again, bottom of the deck. There's been a lot of anxiety somewhere in your life, Sag. All right, let's get a clarifier on, what's going on with this deck? There we go. Let's get a clarifier on the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for Sagittarius? Wow, my deck just went crazy here. Let's try again. Spirit, why is the King of Swords here? It's like you got to be able to be cutthroat sometimes, is what they're telling me. You don't always have to mince words. Yep. King of Cups is clarifying the King of Swords. That's exactly what I was saying. Some people take advantage of you. They have taken advantage of you. So the Spirit is saying you got to be more of the King of Swords, especially if this is about business, right? Doesn't mean you have to be an asshole or anything like that, but what it means is the King of Cups usually gives everything emotionally, right? Father figure, very protective, loving, caring, all of that. And, will do anything for someone that needs help. And that's why they're saying, no, you now got to start doing the role of King of Swords, which is, speaking your truth, not taking some of the emotion out of it. Because, in truth, in business, yes, it's important to be caring and all of that. But at the same time, it's business. You can't wear your heart on your sleeve when it's about your career, because people will take advantage of you. So there we go. That's why the King of Swords is here. Too much giving of the emotions. Now it's a little bit more important that you get a little bit more sharper, a little bit more cooler in the emotions and focus more on the logic. What has to get done kind of thing. Okay, I'm going to get one final card here. We're going to close this reading off. Can you give me anything else, Spirit? What else do you have for Sagittarius that you'd like them to know? You've got a lot of beautiful things that are coming towards you. Okay. Didn't take that because it didn't feel like it was the one that Spirit wanted out. So, but again, Magician. It's like you can get everything you want. You just got to get really clear on what it is you want. Okay, there we go. What do we got? We got the Hierophant, and we got the Knight of Cups. Okay. And we got the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Beautiful. And then it's followed by the Emperor. Okay, so Hierophant, yes, there we go. Your higher learning, your higher wisdom, what have you gone through in the past that has made you have anxiety, has made you feel like giving up, has made you feel that no one sees you? What is it? That's what you got to tap into, and that's what you got to change. So if you know that you've given too much emotionally, now it is time for you to get a little bit more logical, right? The Hierophant is a higher learning, higher wisdom, knowing the right way to do things now as you move forward so that you can have success. And then we have the Knight of Cups along with it. Knight of Cups is doing what you love and pursuing that at the same time, not being naive to it like the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, naive. Knight of Cups, older, right? This is more action. So go after what you love, make it come true, focus on your power here, but don't allow anyone to take advantage of you. They just keep saying that. So that's what I have. I hope this helps. I want to see what's on. Okay, the Emperor. So Queen of Cups, beautiful. It's a pair with the King of Cups. So this is, again, protecting yourself. She is very protective. She's like the mother, somewhat like the Empress here, of the tarot. And she's about nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, right? Protecting you. Followed with the Emperor. He's boss material here. Female, male, doesn't matter. It's the same energy. In control of your life, right? Being at the top of your game. And it is followed with the Nine of Cups. So what you wish for can come true. Excuse me. Sagittarius, this is a big month if you want it, these next couple of weeks. And of course I have to start coughing. My apologies. Big couple of weeks to really shift the energy and get on top of everything here. Because what you want is coming. It just all comes down to you being in boss mode. That's really truly how I feel. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope it helps in some way, Sag. Have a wonderful remainder of August. Let me know how this resonated with you, if it did. And again, thank you so much for being here. Big hugs. I love you. And we'll see you next time, I hope. Take care.